Dear aspirant, welcome to this new video in which we talk about the process of HPUBS selection for students in the MBA program. So this whole process is divided in four parts. First of all, the HPU MAT, which carry a 50% weightage, then the interview process of 20% weightage, then the past educational record of 30% of weightage, then in the last a merit list based on different category student were released by HPUBS. So first of all we will talk about the HPU MAT pattern. In the first part, in the first column, GK and business awareness, which carry 50 marks or 50 questions. Then the second one is English comprehension and the language, which also carry 50 marks and 50 questions. Then the third one is numerical ability and data interpretation, which also carry 50 marks and the 50 questions. And the fourth one, the general intelligence and critical reasoning, which also carry 50 marks and 50 question. In GK and business awareness, as you know, in HPU generally took questions or current affairs from last 2 or 3 months. Basically these questions are very easy in nature. There were some taglines of the brand, as you know you are doing MBA, so there were brand tagline, so you need to prepare according to this. In English apprehension and language test, the question were asked from passage and the grammar portion, which was also very easy in nature. Then in the third process, the numerical ability. As most of the candidate of the graduation preparing for the SSC, Bank PO, Railways exam, so they may find few questions in this paper as an copy paste from that also. So it was also very easy, but a calculative part and a time consuming part. Then the fourth one is the general intelligence and critical reasoning, which was very easy in nature. You need to tick or solve all the questions which were given in 2 hours. The main or important thing in this video, that in this paper there is no negative marking, so you can attempt as much as questions you can. Then we will talk about the scores you got in exam. As if you got 100 marks out of 200 marks in this exam, then the 100 marks is divided by 4 to get the raw score, like 25 marks out of after dividing 100 marks by 4. So this 25 marks will help you to get into the cutoff marks. As in the last year in 2019, the cutoff released by the HPUBS for open to all category, the cutoff is 26.75 marks. Internal general category 24 marks, SC 21 marks, ST 19.75 marks, single girl child 29.75 marks, and physical handicap 20.75 marks for the subsidized seats. And for the non-subsidized seat, the cutoff is 17.50 marks. Then if you make it in the cutoff, then you will get an call off for the next process, which was an interview or a counseling process. Generally the candidates will be called in 15 to 30, a group of candidates. Then after reaching at the HPUBS, their document verification will be held or done by the HPUBS faculty over there. Then they will sit in a room or in a classroom where they will get a case study through which they will go on through for 10 minutes. Then there was a group discussion of 10 to 15 minutes. Then after that there was an interview with the director and the faculty over there in the director room one by one. Then there is a merit list will issued by the HPUBS on the basis of HPU MAT score, GD plus PI score, and past education score. In the past education scores, the weightage is 30%. Like in the 10th class, the percentage you got; in the 12th class, the percentage you got; in the graduation, the percentage you got. The whole 3% will be counted to get you in the merit list. On an average, 45 marks of an candidate can get easily subsidized seat. And when we talk about the subsidized seats and non-subsidized seats, there was a seat sharing formula between the different categories on based on their marks. Like for subsidized seats, there will be 12 seats for the open to all category, in which any other state student or generally in Himachal candidate can also fight. In internal general, only bona fide Himachal general category student can fight. Then for SC there were 9 seats, internal general category 23 seats, ST 05 seat, sports 2 seat, physical handicap 1 seat and cultural 2 seats. In these subsidized seats there were total 60 seats were there. For that their fees per annum is around 10,000 approx as we are giving. For non-subsidized seats there were the fees is 1 lakh more than the subsidized seat, so they will pay 1 lakh 10,000 for the same annum. So generally the candidate competed to get a subsidized seat. As you know, HPU will stand in the ranking on 45th rank for MBA. And when we talk about the hostel facilities, the hostel facility also provided for the MBA students as well as for the girls also, but there was only 10 to 12 seat for boys, which also on the based of the ranking or the scores based on their category. So generally 2 or 3 candidates of the general category can get an hostel over there in HPU, and rest of all they need to take a room or a PG over there. But I want to mention you that if you are going for the interview process, carry your all documents, your Aadhaar card, your educational documents and bona fide certificate mandatory will be there in the counseling process, and you need to reach the venue